So guess what? There's a thing called Guccifer 2.0. There it is, Guccifer 2.0. It says DNC servers hacked by lone hacker. This is coming right from Guccifer's 2.0's website, his WordPress website. So if you go to not a lot of media coverage so far as I'm going to air. I got this U.S. Uncut website says leaked emails show DNC colluded with the media to push Clinton nomination. So everybody's saying, look, we got the smoking gun. It shows that the DNC was pushing Hillary over Bernie. And what do they point to? They point to this. Now, I'll read it to you because I don't know if you can see it. It says, to the Democratic National Committee, May 26, 2015, below, please find a suggested strategy for positioning and public messaging around the 2016 Republican presidential feed. Ultimately, we need, then it says our goals and strategy. And here's the thing that people get upset about, right? It says, our goals in the coming months will be to frame the Republican field and the eventual nominee early and to provide a contrast between the GOP field and HRC, Hillary Rodham Clinton. So this is after a month after Bernie had already gotten to the race. And here's the emails that they're saying see, look, they're pushing Hillary Rodham Clinton. They're already formulating a general election strategy. The DNC is for Hillary Rodham Clinton. And that's what they call their smoking gun. And they have all these strategies for how to manipulate the media, right? So they say provide contrast in the GOP field. Over the long term, these efforts will be aimed at getting us the best matchup in the general election and weakening the eventual nominee through the course of the primary. We have outlined 3 strategies to obtain our goal. Highlight when GOP candidates are outside of mainstream, damage Republican presidential candidates' credibility, and 3, this is the one that's got people upset, use specific hits to muddy the waters around ethics, transparency, and campaign finance attacks on HRC, which means Hillary Rodham Clinton. So they say use specific hits to. So that's what by the way, I've been getting that. That's what I've been complaining about, right? When I say, oh, Hillary Rodham Clinton is corrupt, if you like, we're against corruption, meaning money in politics. When I say corruption in politics, I mean politicians taking money from the people they're supposed to be regulating or passing laws about. So when you take their money, it's corrupting you. And those used to be called bribes. Now we call them campaign contributions. So I would say that, well, she's corrupt because Bernie doesn't take that money. And they would go, do you have any specific allegations of corruptions, like a quid pro quo? That's what they would say. And I would always give them, hey, congratulations, you're the shittiest detective in the world. You don't see that our entire democracy, by the way, our entire democracy has already been taken away from us. So people are upset about the exit gate and polling gate and Bernie Sanders being the supporters and this and they already don't represent us. We've done videos on this show that show you that it doesn't matter one iota what 90% of the people want to have via legislation because it doesn't happen. The only thing Congress responds to or our government responds to is the upper 10% of earners. What they want is reflected in legislation. What the bottom 90% want is not at all, zero. So that's the whole thing. Your democracy has already been taken away from you. There's already an oligarchy, but everybody's pointing to this as the smoking gun that shows, hey, see, Hillary Rodham Clinton and the DNC were in collusion with the media against Bernie Sanders. Is this a real document? Well, I know my friend Jordan from the Young Turks asked the DNC if they can confirm or deny if these are real documents, and he said they wouldn't do it. So that's kind of weird. If it wasn't real, you would deny it immediately. So the Young Turks reporter Jordan Cheriton, got his last name correct, he just told me that he asked the DNC directly, can you confirm or deny the authenticity of this document? And from our friend Guccifer 2.0, and they would not deny or confirm. So that's, as we're going to air, that doesn't look good. If it wasn't real, you would deny it immediately. So I think they haven't come up with it. By the way, this Guccifer said that he's taken most of the documents that he hacked out of the DNC and sent them to the WikiLeaks, right? And according to Julian Assange, who's staying in an Ecuadorian what do you call those, embassies in England. He says, we have upcoming leads in relation to Hillary Clinton. We've accumulated a lot of material about Hillary Clinton. We could proceed to an indictment. So who knows?
Yeah, I wish he would have released all this, a long time ago.
Yeah. What, Guccifer, what are you doing? Why are you sitting on this? Why don't you let it out? So that's the thing everyone's saying. It's not really being reported in the mainstream news media right now. So that shows collusion between the DNC and Hillary Rodham Clinton, and it is the exact strategy that they used against Bernie. Actually, So everybody's like, "This is a big deal." I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was taken for granted that they were working together. That's why everybody's like, "Eh," and I was like, I thought that's why they want to get rid of Debbie Wasserman Schultz. I think we saw what happened in Nevada. I mean, it's on video and nothing happens to these people. It's on video what they're doing and nothing happens. And then you know what's not on video? Chair throwing. But that's the story that's what's supposedly happened. The stuff on video nobody's upset about. But the stuff that didn't happen, everyone got all upset about. So I just took it. I thought everybody just took it for granted that Debbie Wasserman Schultz and the DNC were in cahoots with Hillary Rodham Clinton. Of course they were. We all saw it. I guess but now we have proof. Okay. It's like if we had proof of Hillary's quid pro quo for taking money and doing favors in the government. It's like, do you really need that? So I guess this is what people are saying. Wow, we've got it. So there you go. And you know what's going to happen? Not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing, right? Do you think anything's going to happen because of this?
Well, if it's for real, then Hillary will...
She'll probably drop out in shame.
Well, she'll deny it. She'll deny it, and all her fans will rationalize it.
Of course, it'll be rationalized, yes, and it will be denied. Okay. Hey, get used to it. Get used to document dumps and stuff like that. Get used to it. It's coming. A lot more is coming, believe me. If I was a Hillary Rodham Clinton supporter, I would start freaking the fuck out.